It is critical how we value things. Unfortunately, most people value money only, satisfying their kids' desire with money. What would these kids turn out to be in the future? They would be wild and ignorant like animals. One audience, for example, came up to me and said, "I don't believe what you say. I only believe in money." He is a business boss. He showed me his $1 million savings account. "What you said had nothing to do with my life," he added. "According to natural law, which applies to everyone," I told him these money are not his. He sneered at me and said, "They are in my account, under my name, for sure." According to our ancestors, money belongs to 5 parties, not yours. "Whom does my money belong to?" he asked. "First, your money belongs to your unworthy descendants. For example, one day your son comes home asking you for 500,000 RMBs to get him out of trouble. He just got into a fight and hurt 2 people with knives. There you go, you just lost 500,000 RMB. A few years later, your son wants to marry, so you spend another 500,000 for his wedding. Your 1 million in your account went to your son. If you don't believe me, let me tell you a true story about a scholar who graduated from a well-known college. She is 28 years old, but she never realized the human way of life. She never paid attention nor learned to be moral. She only believed in money, high position, and authority. One day, she brings home a boyfriend to her parents. He is 25 years older than her, a small businessman from southern China. The parents tell their daughter not to marry him because they have no idea what kind of person he is. The daughter refused and said, "I am attracted to him." She insisted on marrying him. The second day after their marriage, they come home and ask the parents to lend the money for business cash. They need as much as they can borrow. They promise to pay back the money within 1 month. Poor parents, working hard all their lives, lend them 250,000 RMB from their 260,000 RMB savings. They took the money and left. After 1 month, the daughter came home with the bad news. "We got divorced." Upon hearing this, the parents almost fainted. "Where is he?" "Back to southern China." "What about the money?" "No idea." Up to now, this family of 3 has moved to rural suburbs, living in a plank shelter with some borrowed furniture. They only have 10,000 RMB to live their lives. The daughter has not yet found a job. This is real people with real stories happening now. As we can see, 70-year-old parents have a savings of 260,000 RMB under their name. Is the money truly theirs? Even under their account, the money is not theirs. Whose money is it? It belongs to your unworthy descendants. Really, your money is earned for them. Do you have unworthy descendants at home? Yes, you do. Just because your kids obey what you said does not mean that they are virtuous. As long as you have descendants with poor morality, you cannot get away. I look at this audience, boss, and continue. "Do you smoke and drink? You don't look healthy." "Yes," he said. "You ruin your body with excess food and sex." He went to hospital for a body checkup. He found out he has cancer, and he is only 40 years old. See, your 1 million is for your medical expense. You have no choice but hand out the money to the hospital. They are the second party who own your money. The third party who owns your money are rogues. They are your friends and relatives who ask you to invest in this and that, then wipe out your money. 2 honest speakers in this forum had experienced this. One lost 1,600,000 RMB, one lost 7 million RMB. After you hear their personal experiences, you will realize it. Fourth, your money belongs to the court. You break the law and you are being sentenced. As we all know, Wang Guangyu showed this to us. He was sentenced to jail for more than 10 years, and all his 1.6 billion was confiscated. If he attends this forum, he will realize his 1.6 billion are not his. They belong to the court. Fifthly, the money belongs to disaster. Big fire, car accident, flooding, and earthquake. All of them will wipe out your money just like that. After I concluded that money will be owned by 5 parties, the audience got frightened. This is for real. One of my good friends died when she was only 40. She was a famous artist who lived in a luxury house. I took charge of her funeral ceremony, and I was sighing with emotion. That's why I always ask my audience before her passing time, which was 2:30 p.m. All the possessions and properties she earned are hers. Right after 2:30 p.m., none of these are hers. To whom are you working so hard for? You went through all the troubles and end up with nothing. This happened when you do not learn moral culture. Unaware of these natural laws and routine, your life will be threatened by the thieves you raised. For example, since you don't understand moral culture, you will not know the proper way to educate your child. You think sending your child to those expensive private schools will educate him well. Well, you are totally wrong. Go and take a look how much these college students spend every month in school. It is at the average of 30,000 RMB. I would say you are raising unworthy descendants. Your first thief created by you. Secondly, you don't know how to protect your body. Excess sensual enjoyments from eating, drinking, gambling, and sexual pleasures will all ruin your body. You just raise yourself the second thief, because your hard-earned money will go to a hospital. Thirdly, you don't know how to interact with people. You will impel the wicked ones to swindle your money. Fourthly, you don't abide by the law and do your duties. You just raise yourself the fourth thief, your stealthy heart. The stealthy heart of yours will make you break the law and have your money go to the court eventually. Fifthly, you don't treasure the natural resources. Ruining the environment will create natural disasters. There you are, raising your fifth thief. That's why your